after losing in winners, he was able to do it in losers.
Even though that game 1 was free.
I mean, yeah. Well, let's not deal with semantics here. Lima made some decisions and now is out at 4th.
Lima's been playing super strange tonight. But Kazeroli, once again, up against Fi. I don't think I've ever seen the Meta Knight Ryu matchup.
I can't say that I've seen it either. You know, we don't have that active of a Meta Knight player locally since Fi, you know, isn't able to stick around as consistently.
Yeah. But this will be interesting. You know, if he gets to the percents where he can actually focus attack out of these up airs, I feel like the up airs can be pretty quick in succession to, you know, eat through the focus attack. But we'll see what happens if he's caught in those situations. It's not going to be killing nearly as early. Ryu is definitely heavy. And though Meta Knight is much heavier than his counterpart in Kirby, he is not the heaviest dude on the roster. So he'll be dying at maybe around 70, maybe around 80 to these true Shoryus.
Fi sticking out at this range where he can get these dash attacks, but every time he goes in, he is getting down tilted by Kaze.
Yeah, Kaze's done a very, very good job of keeping Fi spaced out. Meta Knight does not, even with the sword, have the longest of hitboxes, but an opportunity here going for
Nair?
the... Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, the Nair was what he needed to do there, but even at how far he was, that's why he waited especially.
He
wasn't
waited for an air dodge, but...
Well, he could have confirmed the Nair, but he waited because the Nair wouldn't have killed.
Okay.
And he wanted it to kill.
Okay, I see.
But there, yeah. Kaze going to be going for that focus attack every single time, but I love the option to forward smash there from Fi.
Okay, yeah, definitely looking for air dodge or focus there, but he missed that last jump to get the back air to seal it.
Oh, whoa, interesting DI from Kaze. Is not going to allow that shuttle loop to connect. All right, opportunity for a shuttle loop, but doesn't connect the second hit. Just a bit too far away, and what a capitalization from Kaze there.
Yeah, brilliant, actually, being able to connect that. Oh,
yep.
Okay. Nice use of that platform.
The platform taketh and the platform giveth. They're giving so much to Fi, letting him bring right back this game. An opportunity here, lots of percent, but we've seen the focus attack get away from these up airs more often than not. So we may see some innovation coming in from Fi.
That possibly was the innovation.
Exactly, using that tornado to eat through the focus attack.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Fi missed his mark, and Kaze was able to find his way back down.
That is definitely some good data. That's where the mix-ups start to come in. We'll see if, you know, Kaze stops opting for the focus attack after eating that a couple times. But, man, Kaze hasn't given Fi the chance. Back to the spacing game that he started the game so strong with and keeping Fi right out of this. Now Fi reaching those kill percents, but...
Wow, the spacing on that F smash.
Yeah, doing a bit of spacing job himself. This time punishing the down tilts from Kaze and getting him the stage. But what can he do with this pressure? Running up, gets a neutral air for his troubles, but loses the stage control.
That's fine. Meta Knight's totally cool to chill on the edges because that means he's got all the room in the world to get these dash attacks.
He tried to just wake up and Shoryu, and he got grabbed right out of it by Fi. So I want to say that Fi is not at kill percents, but now he is. But I think around 75 with no rage, he's not at kill percent. Stage is gone. He can recover a bunch of different ways. Opts for the shuttle up. He wanted to bounce off the stage, but Kaze wasn't able to get him. Okay. And he didn't go for the Shoryu there. All right, Reddit. Patience, but not going to land anything now. Dangerous position for Kaze, especially the balloon actually diffusing that shuttle loop confirm.
Oh, my goodness.
That is super unfortunate. And Kaze is going to be living a bit longer, and he may be out of the percent range. Ryu is pretty heavy, so I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see when another dash attack connects. If Kaze's even given the opportunity, a couple of down tilts until that Shoryu is going to take the first game in Kaze's favor.
Nice job setting that up with the empty hop, too, getting right in Fi's face. He did not want to deal with any of those aerials of Ryu at that kind of percent.
Exactly.
You know, empty hopped with his back towards him, so he was able to cross up and get that down tilt.
Definitely, definitely. So, Fi didn't get an opportunity to use that tornado to mix up the up air strings in the air. So this is going to be his opportunity to put that card on the table. So we'll see if Kaze falls prey to it or finds a way to adapt sooner. Okay. We've seen Fi go for that dash attack in the up smash more often than going into either an up tilt or another up air. So maybe because it gets him a bit more damage, but it's working out for him at these low percents. So we'll see how much more often he opts to use that as well.
Yeah, definitely a low percents it'll confirm. Once he starts getting hit a little bit higher, he has at least one up air to work with.
All right, there's one. Goes for the tornado to mix up and get and eat through that focus attack. Now that card's been put on the table, we'll see how Kaze decides to react to it. Oh, this time connecting forward throw or forward air to forward smash, and Fi coming out on the winning end. All right, opportunity, but it's not going to kill just yet, even with the poor DI there from Kaze.
And this time catching the focus on the landing. Gonna do it with only 38% left on him.
This is a very good spot for Fi to be in. Catches him right out of the focus and gets a bit more percent for his troubles. Goes for an up air instead of forward air, not reading Kaze's DI, but with this pickup he's been getting every single time, and now an opportunity to end the game at 38% on his first stock.
He didn't get touched since Kaze pulled back from the Angel platform. The second Kaze dropped, it was over.
Insane second game. Look at Kaze's face. It's like, I don't like anything about this character. This is stupid. Smiling it away, though. Going into a game 3. That game 2 was incredibly quick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, insane. That tornado did a lot of work for Fi in that game, especially. See if Kaze can work around it this game, not fall prey. He needs to be careful how he uses his focus attacks, especially with that option of the tornado on the stage. All right, goes into the up smash again, just to get that damage.
Kaze is able to mix up his landing and get back down. The perfect shield from Fi, though, resets the situation.
All right. Yeah, goes for a bit more this time, but that's good data, too. Realizing that after an up air, each time Fi has an opportunity to go for that, go for either a mix-up.
Ooh, doesn't get the reset.
Oh, unfortunate. But yeah, so he has the percent lead, not too much gathered on himself. Kaze just really content with throwing out these tilts to try to get that pressure there. Going to lead him into a Shakunetsu.
A lot of nairs up close on Kaze's body, getting shielded, and that's not good for Fi. Very unsafe.
Definitely. Now Fi getting into these kill percents right there for that Shoryu to connect and end the stock. So he's going to need to be very careful there. I love the way he's been using that as a spacing tool. Every time Kaze's been trying to approach with like a forward air or a neutral air. Wow, that was unfortunate. He didn't get all the hits of the up air, so he's able to eat through it with the focus attack. They're getting punished because it was a perfect shield, but still.
They're normally very oh my God,
from the recovery. What in the world? What a confirm there from Fi actually taking the stock. And this is, we've seen Fi in this position before, missing his dash grab there. It's going to be unfortunate, but he's not going to lose the stock just yet.
All right, sitting at very dangerous percent, going to be playing real safe at the ledge, camping with that down air.
Oh, interesting option there. He tried to go for the grab, but good spacing from Kaze is going to get him out of that forward air for stage, but overextending a little bit with that dash attack is going to get him a focus attack, but not the good one, not the 3-hit that's going to crumple him. All right, opportunity, a lot of rage.
Tries to cover the air dodge with a neutral air, but Kaze can really quickly go into that focus.
And it was interesting. Fi did the exact same thing twice. I would have thought he would have gathered that data from the first time and used the tornado the second time. I loved the wait there, the gap in the string to use that Shoryuken, but he didn't get the sweet spot and he didn't get the stock. Going for shuttle. Now it's a shuttle loop. And it got him the stock 2 games.
The
with
DI?
2 games with Fi ending it with 2 of his stocks still intact. Not a stock has been taken in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
All right, Fi's looking real good tonight. Fi's looking incredibly good. Kaze needs to find
an answer.
Yeah, he needs to find something. They're going right back to Final Destination. Kaze saying it wasn't the stage, but Kaze hasn't been able to take a stock off Fi since the first game.
Again, taking it back to Battlefield thing. This is potentially his best choice to get through Fi, and even if he does here, he's got another stage of Fi's pick.
I love the option there. Realizing that Kaze is going to come out of his shield, uses that tornado, and then applies pressure continuously to keep Kaze off of his stage. Fi is owning this stage right now. Just cuts right through the Hadouken.
I hate these Hadoukens. Just F-smash them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Kaze falling apart right now. Fi just has every right answer, looking to make this quick and head right into grand finals to play against Light. All right, opportunity. Okay, just waits.
He's understanding that Kaze is more than content to sit in his shield. Does not want to get dash attacked into a confirm, so he just goes for those grabs.
Yeah, a lot of patience coming in from Fi, especially. Realizes that he's at a percent where he can get a confirm, but he's going to keep it back, going to rack up a little bit more percent, and gets an up smash at the ledge. That gets him the first stock, and once again, Fi at low percents on his first stock. Kaze just doesn't seem to have that answer that he especially needed on this particular game, because now we have Fi up a stock, upper percent, huge percent lead, and Kaze just trying to work his way back.
Fi is being so smart with his pressure right now.
Oh, opportunity. Good DI choice there from Kaze to not connect. So Fi couldn't connect more of those up airs.
Still was able to drag him down with a back air. Ooh, that's going to be it, though. 50% on Kaze is what Fi has been able to build up with this lead. Going to get this grab and get some damage up to 71. It's pretty huge.
Oh, a little bit late there on the dash attack. Not going to be able to get that confirmed. Able to, Kaze is to focus attack right through it, but this is still a poor position for Kaze to be in. But his opportunity now to rack up the damage is coming in. See how much more he can do.
Build damage pretty quickly.
Oh, it's all he needed is one up air.
Good DI this time means Kaze's not going to die.
Yeah, not enough rage on Fi either to seal that stock right there, but another up air in the air. That's going to be it for Kaze. Kaze has to keep himself grounded, and that's the first time that Fi has not been able to connect the forward air on the anti-air, or forward smash on the forward air anti-air.
Just barely charging it a little bit too long.
Oh, that was the dash attack, and Kaze bringing it back from the depths of despair, going into a Game 5. Both of these players now have a huge shot at taking themselves to grand finals to fight Light the Lantern. Kaze for that run back, and Fi for his first opportunity at grand finals and taking the tournament.
Wow, great timing on that up tilt to eat just the startup frames of that dash attack, and he's been very consistent at that.
Yeah.
With be it the up tilts or the down tilts, mixing it up, forcing Fi to play a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, Fi just taking a breath, trying to gather himself. Kaze feeling pretty good after taking that setback. Like he had it. That looked like another 2-stock game for Fi up until Kaze got that first stock. What's gained him a lot of momentum, and that's the exact momentum he needs to go into this 5th and final game. And we'll see will Fi takes it.
That's not a legal stage
Probably
anymore.
trying to go to Town and City. So they played on. I don't think they played on Battlefield. How they played on? No, they haven't played on Battlefield yet. So unless they want to go to the Battlefield, they're probably going to be friendly guys and just run it right back to FD. So this is it. This is all she wrote. This is the last moment for both of these players to have their first time in Grands. We'll see what they bring to the table. Kaze has a lot of momentum going into this game. He came back from defeat that last game.
And great whip punish on that dash grab attempt from Fi. A big 15%. You know, every hit counts so much more with Ryu when you realize that you only need 3 or 4 before Fi is in death percent.
Exactly. But look at the way that the pace of this game has changed, especially. We have Kaze now playing the keep away game, running back, throwing Shakunetsus, throwing Hadokens to space himself away now that he has this lead. There's a lot more patience coming in from both players and not as much aggression, especially coming in from Fi. Oh, but here's an opportunity. Carries him over. Neutral air. Not close enough to get that neutral air blast zone kill, but a lot of percent for Fi.
Definitely the percent is what he was looking for. Up to 51 now as a comfortable lead. Ooh. And continues using that forward smash as an anti-air, and it's relatively riskless because it has such little lag. When you see Ryu jump in, he's not like a lot of other characters like Mario where he can change his drift towards the end.
Exactly.
He fully commits to the forward jump when he goes for it. So.
Oh, I love how he baited his approach there. Made him think that the neutral air was going to have landing lag and started throwing out the down tilts to catch his approach. A lot of really tricky approaches from Kaze are going to get him a lot of percent, racking him back up close now. We'll see how far he can take this. He's getting into those Meta Knight kill percents. Both players are close to confirms. One up air, a couple up airs from Fi is going to be the stock. And now, oh, that was scary. Kaze was looking for that Shuryu.
Fi runs to the complete other side of the stage, wants to have none of it. Misses.
Wow, what
my goodness.
spacing with the forward air to connect into that aerial Shoryuken now. Kaze with the lead, which he hasn't had for the last 2 games, missing the final hits.
But he gets the Dimensional Cape, puts Kaze back off stage, tries to punish the focus with back air, and that might have done it with all the resources
Opportunity
Kaze expended. Missing the last hit of the shuttle loop, and now Kaze is in a great position. Just a couple more hits, and with all this rage, he'll be able to take it.
Yeah, Fi needs to take this stock. He cannot let himself get to 65 or 70. Actually, no, 65%, or he's out. He's out with this amount of rage. He needs to take this out. Okay, opportunity, gets the up smash, but doesn't get the stock. Not enough percent on Ryu.
Getting a little bit antsy for this KO.
Oh, man, rolls right into the Shakunetsu, eating all of this percent. And now he could be dying, but Tension and Edgeguard, we've seen that Kaze's been switching up his recovery to get back to the stage, and just like that, he's back.
All right, Fi playing really, really patiently. Even if he gets this stock, he's got a whole stock to run through of Ryu's after this. That's danger.
Oh my! Oh, both
a
of them, nothing but spaghetti. He's looking to get this. All right, that was so good. He's able to space him away with the forward smash and did the down tilt just to make sure he's out of his hair. And right again, down tilt, quick option, safe option, and it was able to keep him alive. But now he needs to find the stock. 155%. He was dead 15% ago. Was he? Did he mean to? I think he meant to Shoryu there. But it doesn't even matter. Fi needs to find the stock. Terrible position now off the stage.
Now, even if he's able to take Kaze's stock, he would still be at Shoryu percent.
Exactly.
Without the rage.
So he's got to be as careful as possible if he can get this stock off. But Kaze is just looking for one slip up to land that Shoryu.
There we go. Fi is finally able to take it. Only 2 minutes left on the clock, but I highly doubt with the situation right now we're going to see a timeout. In fact, it is over right now.
Yeah.
Kaze turning that around. Insane. After game 1, Kaze looked like he had a ton of control. Fi swooped in the next 2 games and looked like he figured Kaze out.